Everybody, it's Romania Black, and it's already alien stage time. I'm so excited. It doesn't feel as long as it felt between round one and round two and three. It doesn't feel as long, honestly. I think that's because I had just checked the comments, and this episode was timed a little bit into September more so than I thought. So this all worked out great. It's wonderful. I'm excited. We're on round five because we skipped round four because we didn't have a round four because that's how Alien Stage works. So I'm going to tell you and walk you through what we're doing this round so you all are aware and talk about that. The only comments I want to note before we dive into profiles and all of that and get into the nitty gritty is that Pancake, who by the way has supplied the profiles for Ivan and Till, so thank you Pancake, give Pancake a shout out down below, said for round two and three's video, said at the beginning of round two, you can hear a different song playing in the background in the beginning until Till starts to play his own song. It was widely assumed by the fandom, and there is no official confirmation of this, so you can decide for yourself. I am in agreement, though, with Pancake, that the two of them agreed on one song, but Till switched it up at the last minute, not even letting his opponent sing. And that's why he stood no chance. I didn't know if they chose the song or if the song was chosen for them from, I guess, I didn't know because, like an American Idol, and hear me out. I only watched like one season of American Idol, like back when it first started, like season one and maybe parts of season two, because I'm ancient. I thought that they didn't get to choose their songs. I thought that they had the songs chosen from the selection they had put forth. So I could be wrong on that. I don't know how that works. I don't know the mechanics of that. And then Official Cloud Bakery on the Discord said, fun fact, Ivan's name, Iban, is Korean slang for homosexual. Well, that tracks. I love it. I love it. Ivan's great. So we have to look at Ivan and Till's profiles, which I am super excited about, and get into this. I'm going to go ahead and start because I want to explain a couple things to you all, because I think from the comments, I've not been able to read some comments because the mods are like, they don't realize that you're going to be looking at all of the extra things. So we're going to talk about that real quick. So I'm going to go ahead and start this video, and I'm going to keep a little tracker here to let you all know that now, here we go. You can all see here, this is the Google Doc that has been supplied by Official Cloud Bakery and Pancake, who put this together. This is showing what all I am reacting to. This is probably the most elaborate reaction schedule I've had for a series on my channel, just in terms of the different media coinciding. So Official Cloud Bakery and Pancake deserve a lot of praise from y'all because they put this together. But they, like week one, they had me watch the 2 rounds and look at the character articles, and these are links to the articles. And then week 2, they had the 2 videos and all the comics. So this week, we were looking at round 5. And I do my best not to look ahead because I like to be surprised. So I just look at, okay, week 3, this is what we're looking at. And then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have news article, character interview, news article, Anakt Garden, child's diary. I don't know what that is. And then goodbye Anakt Garden. I don't know if that's a flashback. I don't know if it's current. I don't know if it's future. Don't know. We're going to find out. But my point is, if in the comments you're going to try to explain to me something that I am going to find out later via what is given to me to react to, then I sadly won't be able to read your comment because the mods don't want me to be spoiled. So just be patient and wait till I find it out in the reactions themselves. But if it's something that is not going to be featured in this document, you're welcome to comment about it. Just know that if I just heart your comment or say thanks, that means I didn't read it because I just can't be spoiled. But you're welcome to comment about it. There may be some other people in the comments that will appreciate your information. I can't risk being spoiled. So I may not be able to read it, but you are welcome to comment on there. Just know that the mods will probably keep me from reading it. So that's my little PSA about Alien Stage comments. If you want Romania to read them, then you can't have spoilers. But if you're just doing it for everybody else's sake, then go ham. Go ham! It's fine. So yeah, so we're just looking at round 5. The one video, although it is 4 minutes, so I'm assuming it's just one big song. Super excited. And then I can't believe it came out 2 years ago. That is wild to me. Wild. And then we have 5 different links to look at. But before we get started with that, I want to look at Ivan and Till's profiles. So Pancake shared this. This is Ivan's profile. Ivan's birthday was in 0214, so he's 22 years old. He's 186 centimeters tall, 78 kilograms, affiliation with the 50th Anakt Garden. He likes classical literature. Okay, all right. Dislikes ignorance and rudeness. Good on you. And talent is sparking flames from stones. Oh, okay. Well, fire starter, that's interesting. I like his signature. It looks it's cool. It's very different. Like the I, the V-A-N. Mm-hmm. I kind of connect, me and Ivan and I connect in this moment. I appreciate that. And then Till is 21, so a year younger. Is 178 centimeters. Oh, so he's the shorter one. The height difference, y'all. The height difference. And then likes Mitzi. I feel like I'm channeling Mitzi today. I feel like Mitzi and I are channeling hairdos. I'm supporting the dead anime character hairdo. Composing and doodling. Dislikes everyone. Figures. Including Guardian Urak. And then talent is floral art. Of course, y'all. The signature for Till is awesome. Love that signature. Of course, Till and Ivan. Till he loves floral art and beautiful and flowers. And he has floral art, loves drawing it. And Ivan's going to burn it all down. The poetry, y'all. The poetry. Love it. What was Ivan's dislikes again? Ignorance and rudeness. And Till just dislikes people in general. Okay. Composing and doodling. All right. An art major and a humanities majors unite. An art major and an English major. Let's go. Love that. Thank you for posting that profile. I appreciate it. So yeah, I'm ready, y'all. I've got some coffee brewed to sip alongside. And as we see what this song is about, it's round 5. So if I am remembering correctly, I think that it is Sua versus whoever this person is. It's the golden-haired one, right? The golden-haired one that looks kind of like Lucifer, sort of. And facing off against her. And then I guess we go from there. It's been a little hot second since I've seen it. But anyway, thank you all so much for watching along with me. I'm so excited. We're going to start round 5 of Alien Stage. And we're going to do that here in 3, 2, 1. And I'll see you all on the other side. Oh shit. Oh man, we start with that. Oh. Oh, okay. Yeah, what are you, Louis? What are you, Lestat? Oh, I like her blue hair. It's a little bit more noticeable in this. Oh, girl, don't give up. He's got a back bow. Girl, you've got a chance. Go. Ooh, like his blue tipped fingers. Come on, girl, don't give up. Don't give up. Oh. Oh. Come on, girl, fight. Oh. Girl, don't give up. I don't want Sua to die. I don't think this series would kill her off, but then again. Ooh. Why are his tips of his fingers purple? I guess we'll find that out. Ooh. Oh, girl. Girl. Come on. Oh. I mean, clearly she loved her, but girl, she's dead. You gotta protect yourself. Oh! Oh, shit! Oh, shit. And they're like, just let it go. Oh my gosh. Oh. Oh, girl. Oh, the song's so good for this. Oh, Till. Oh, who is this? Who is this? So did they not have a winner then? Oh! What is with Missing and Mitzi? What? Missing? What? Hold on, y'all. Hold on. We're going back to that. We're going to go back to look at that. Oh, so we cut back at the beginning. I thought it was Mitzi at the beginning that was on the platform bleeding because that would check out. And I was like, that's really graphic. Like, she'd been dead for 2 months. But no, it was the woman that this guy was up against that we're going to get information about as this goes. Man, I'm excited to find out why he has poor circulation in his fingers. I'm excited to find that out. I'm assuming we are in the character interviews here in a minute. I'm assuming we're going to find that out. But the animation, I liked that it was not like when Ivan and Till were both singing, it was frenetic and there was all this movement. And I feel like this was a very deliberate choice by Vivinos to not have movement, to let it be like almost like a silent film, like a still film where it's just different stills moving, just being like snapshot of what's happening, just in like different snapshot modes. I think that was the intent, but I really like it. It works very effectively, especially because this entire section feels like, oh, my dog wants me to throw a toy while I talk to you all, so humor me, please. But yeah, as he wrecks everything. Also, this guy looked like a vampire. Especially when he was kissing. The moment he was kissing the hand of the girl that he killed, I was like, oh, you're that guy. Oh, you're that guy, Mr. Faux Casanova. Okay. So yeah, and no name, we just get her face blackened for a hot second. Okay. I felt so bad for Sua because this entire song was just the aftermath of Sua and the hindsight's 2020 where you don't realize that, oh my gosh, my dog, that you don't realize like what you've got till you've lost it. So Sua did not realize until she lost Mitzi that she really cared about her. And now it's like, it's too late. You can't get her back. That is soul crushing. I do appreciate the blonde man's aesthetic. I appreciate the big floofy white shirt, the vampire look. I liked both of them had the white look, so there wasn't contrast. They were both in white, and his like the blue tips of his fingers kind of went like the blue tips of her hair. It was very interesting. But yeah, so he sings the whole time about the idea ruler of my heart. I really liked this song. This song was like such a sad tragedy. So if we go back through the lyrics, you can turn away from the light. You can even outburn the sun, my star. He has this very possessive vibe where he's like trying to hold her and like grip her neck and everything. Very manipulative, very possessive. And he's definitely like and like whispering in her ear. And the crazy part was the whole time she's envisioning Mitzi in his place because she's just in that state of delirium. The perfect subject with the whole world in your sad eyes. I love how she is like this circular figure with her skirt circled out, and he like orbits around her as he sings, "You're the perfect subject with the whole world in your sad eyes." Like the symbolism of them like moving around, it works so well. I love the choreography of it. And it almost feels in the moment, because it's not that frenetic energy that we got with Ivan and Till, this feels like it's almost in the past tense. Like the rounds already happened. We're just going back and seeing the aftermath. My savior, beautiful soul. Oh, and I love that she tries, it almost becomes a duet. It like for a brief moment becomes a duet where she says, "I don't believe you are a liar." Like, I like that she interjects. It's not a full-blown duet. They're not singing together. She's almost just interrupting him, which is, oh, it's so effective. I love it. And then he's like, "When our darkness overlaps." And then the overlap is when you see Mitzi in the white dress. And of course, she's in white too. The guy's in white. It all fits really well. Let me take it all away. And Sua is imagining Mitzi in the moment, like grabbing her face and doing these things, but it's the guy. And I don't think the guy realizes what Sua's imagining. I don't think he sees that, obviously. And then I like it became a dance between the two of them. I was genuinely worried she was going to get her head blown off, but I don't know how that's going to work in all of this. And the rule of my heart, you are forever beautiful. So I'm like, did he like her, or is he just singing this song to tease her, or is that just the song he had in his repertoire and was like gonna sing this one? I love the reflection in the water. And then her seeing him. Does she see that one shot where it cuts to him in the darkness and the shadow looking at her? So good. So good. But yeah, the endless walls. I loved the lyrics for this. "A fall with no ground, in a single moment I go blind and deaf." And she sings that too. "My world collapsing. My savior, beautiful lady. Make me your God. Ooh, I can give you everything." That's where the song kind of takes a transition. Like the song is all about these two lovers and about this one lover showing how much they cared about the other person and adored them. But then it takes a shift. And that shift is when Sua is kind of like, wait a minute. So that's when she's like, "I can give you everything when our darkness overlaps." Yep. Or maybe Sua is the one that died and Mitzi is the one. Uh-oh. We're going to see in a second. Is Mitzi the one with the pink hair? Is Mitzi? I don't want to look it up because I'll be spoiled. We'll find out in a second. Sua might have been the one that died. Maybe I'm channeling Sua instead, and I meant that. Y'all know what I mean. We'll find out in a hot second. It only took me 18 minutes to get here. Let me take it all away. But yeah, then her seeing the body. "Girl, don't make her mad." And then yeah, I love that the ruler of her heart was that black-haired girl. And then she lost her. And then this guy is like just taunting her with this song. And then she just freaks out and beats the shit out of him. I thought she was just going to strangle him, but no. She like pummels him. And at first, the guards and all them, none of them are like going to grab her or do anything. And then I think when she gets close to killing him, that's when they start to interfere and drag her away. And they drag her off away from him. I love the shot where she's like on the ground looking back at him. Girl. And so then I didn't know if they were going to shoot her because they had the gun. They showed the shot of the gun. So I'm like, are they going to shoot her? And then Till is freaked out because maybe that is Mitzi. Mitzi is the one with pink hair probably. And Sue is the one that died. Probably. We'll find out in a hot second. Yeah. And so then they drag her away. And when he sees them dragging her away, he can see out of one eye. And he sees they're dragging her off. But there's the person that's carrying her has like brown hair and is looking back at him. And she's like one of the ones carrying her away. So then when it shows like the results, you think that it's him that wins, But then it gets up to the top there and it says error, and then it says Mizi, and then it says missing. So I'm guessing Mizi is the pink-haired one and she's escaped. Maybe, possibly. I'm going to look real quick up Sua alien stage. Yeah, Sua's the dark-haired one. I had it mixed up. Sorry. So yeah, so I'm channeling Sua. Yes. Not Mizi. So, okay. All right, so what I want to do is the first thing we're going to look at is over on Vivinos' Patreon is a legendary comeback coming soon. PH issue. Okay. Journalist Petite Luca, the winner of Alien Stage Season 49, is returning to the stage with his new song, Ruler of My Heart. Luca is the winner of last season. Oh, isn't that something? So he had a fan base going into this. With his unrivaled talent, Luca has already won the hearts of many in the last season, and it seems he'll have the full support of his guardian, Heparu, to once again create the perfect stage. With news of Luca's return to Alien Stage, a heated debate has broken out in the Segyen community. While some are looking forward to the artist's return, others predict it is unlikely he will outdo his performance from last season. In response, Luca has confidently revealed, "I hope you all look forward to this season. I will make sure no one dares to covet this new throne." So that whole line about making him a god and worshiping him in the last song, that all checks out. Okay. Crushing his opponent with the highest record score in the history of Alien Stage, Luca has had a cakewalk of a first round. He continues to amaze the audience with his immeasurable talent, and we're pretty sure he won't be stopping anytime soon. Will Luca find a worthy opponent as he races to victory, or will he emerge as winner once again? I don't know about worthy opponent, but he definitely found like a stopping point. Okay. All right. Interesting. Okay. Cool. So Luca, I think of Lucifer. I look at him. All right. The next thing is the interview with Luca. Cool. So there's also pictures, and then there's stuff, and I love it. I love just the different language. How fun. So here we have, again, this is on Vivinos' Patreon. What have you been up to since last season? I've been very busy thanks to the love and attention I received in the last season. I had the privilege to star in various TV shows and commercials, and I'm grateful to have this opportunity to grow in new ways. Again, it's all thanks to your support. It's so funny that they tie in this like celebrityism and the commerciality of it, even though it's an alien thing. Your return to Alien Stage was the biggest news. Are you aiming to win, of course? I remember standing on the highest part of the stage looking down. I'd like to win and revisit that memory. I'm wondering if I'll meet a worthy opponent in the finals this time as well. So he automatically was like, I'm going to make it to the finals no matter what. That's not even a question. I don't know. Why would you return to Alien Stage if like you were risking death? Like, I guess you don't have a choice. I guess they force you to, but I would be like, how about I just keep doing commercials instead of that? 3, it must put an enormous amount of pressure on you to be known as the greatest performer on Alien Stage. Do you have any special tricks that help keep you calm? I make sure to maintain my heart rate. Pet humans must maintain a heart rate of 70 to 90 beats per minute to remain composed. I'm keeping track as we speak. Would you like to see? I like that he describes himself as a pet human, so he subverts himself amongst the other aliens. We'd love to hear about your time in Anakt Garden. Are there any special memories that come to mind? I enjoyed my mandatory playtime with the other pet humans, since it was important for us to interact with each other. Hide and seek, I think that's what it was called. I don't know if he's being serious or if he's just saying that for the interview to make it sound like, that time when I was a pet human with those others. Question 5, it's no surprise that the other Segyen supporters want their pet humans to be more like you, Luca. Can you tell us about the training you received from Heparu? I received all the support I could possibly require. I was tended to by the top professionals in each field to keep up with my health and education. I received strict musical training, practicing in different environments each day, and thanks to this, I am now able to maintain my composure at all times on any stage. Well, he did actually keep his composure while getting beat to a pulp, so I guess that checks out. What do you think about your next opponent? Has my opponent been decided? I see. Not that it really matters. How do you calm your nerves on stage? I think ahead about how I would handle a possible problem situation. You never know what will happen on stage, so it's important to have a solution in mind. That's how you keep your heart rate under control. Again, I have my father's training thanks to this. Ha 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 ha. I wonder if like the way that the heart rate method goes, if that's why he has poor circulation in his hands, because it doesn't circulate properly. I wonder. I don't know. I hate that he calls himself a pet. It's just that's not cool. No. Quote, Luca is unlike any other Alien Stage winner. This seems to be the popular opinion. What do you think sets you apart? Alien Stage is a survival competition, but what's more important is the performance itself. Focusing solely on the performance and putting on the perfect stage is what every participant should have in mind. What does a stage mean to you? I think of it as a chance to repay you for the support you've shown me. We pet humans would not be standing in the spotlight if it weren't for Alien Stage, and I wish to repay the love I've received through my performance on stage. You know what this reminds me of? The way he describes pet humans and the whole competition as a whole. Because I feel like with Ivan and Till and Sua and Mitzi, it feels more like Hunger Games to them. He makes it sound like bullfighting. He makes it sound like bullfighting in like Spain, or where the matador has a sword and the bull constantly attacks, but if he misses, he gets this. But the bull dies by the end. Sometimes. I don't know if it happens all the time, but the bull does sometimes die from the matador, if not many a time. So I feel like the way he describes it makes the pet humans seem like they're bulls in a bullfighting thing, and that inevitably they're going to die. That it's kind of like if your dog could talk, sort of thing, and that's weird and makes me feel gross and icky. Okay, so then we have, the Korean, English, Japanese Alien Stage magazine. Oh, here's this picture. I want to see this. Yeah, of him just getting tore up by Mitzi. Mitzi attacks Luca on stage. Okay, glad that we got this clarified. That one shot of him, that shot there, that was such a good shot. That might be the thumbnail. That might be the thumbnail for this one because it was so good. I want to go down to the English version. Mitzi attacks Luca on stage. Alien Stage takes an unprecedented violent turn. During the 5th round of the recently aired episode, Alien Stage contestant Mitzi was seen brutally attacking her fellow contestant Luca on stage. She has since been confirmed missing. How is she confirmed missing? They carried her off stage. Did she run? Did she go? Below is a statement issued by Alien Stage headquarters expressing concern over the incident and Luca, who was severely affected, as well as their intent on strengthening the security to prevent further damage. I don't know how strengthening security is going to solve that problem, because there were guards just watching her beat the shit out of him, and she was on stage performing against him. So it's not like she snuck on stage and attacked him from the sidelines. They were competing against one another. Alien Stage statement. We would like to extend our deepest apologies regarding the recent assault against Luca. We are currently trying to determine what caused the incident. I can't imagine what! And all related personnel are fully engaged with the investigation. In order to prevent such incidents from happening in the future, we will do our very best to tighten the security and investigate the participants more thoroughly. Figure out if they're lesbians or not before participating. Furthermore, we will continue to actively cooperate with the authorities in their search for the missing assailant, Mitzi. Once again, we apologize deeply for the disruption. Alien Stage headquarters. I don't know where she went, where they think she could have gone. Interesting. I'm just like tightening security. Oh, look at this. Mitzi and Sua. Look how cute that is with the little stampers and the little rainbow with the alien. Interesting. Look at Ivan looking at his reflection. It is so cute. And then Till headbanging. Oh, I love it. That's adorable. Okay, what does it say? The Anakt Garden Child's Diary translation. Mitzi, today is field day. The day Mitzi has been eagerly waiting for. Mitzi, who has always been athletic, ended up placing first in many different field events. Athletic indeed. When she got a first place stamp on her wrist for the race, she flashed a bright smile, ecstatic that she'd be able to tell her guardian about her victories. Even as I write this, I can hear the beautiful sound of Sua and Mitzi singing. Although all the children at Anakt Garden excel in their own musical abilities, Mitzi has her own special little something that the other students, despite their great talents, do not have. I would see her going all the way to the final and beating him, but I don't know how that's going to happen now. Sua, studious, oh, there we go. Studious as always, ends her day by reviewing everything she learned that day. Whenever mandatory playtime ends, Sua will be at the library reading a book or studying. She uses an artificial flower from Anakt Garden as a bookmark, and she seems to treasure it as it was a gift to her from Mizi. Ivan. Before Ivan goes to his morning class, he goes to the Anakt Garden pond and carefully observes his own facial expressions. Aw, he usually doesn't show much emotion on his face, so it's very interesting to see him scrunch up his face or break into a smile like the other kids usually do. Oh my god, he was practicing emotions in a pond? That's so tragic. That's so sad. Which reminds me, it's already been 3 years since Ivan came to Anakt Garden. When he first came, I remember being worried that he might not fit in with the other kids because of his quiet nature. But when I saw they got along just fine with the others, he sure proved my worries unnecessary. Not only that, Ivan always makes sure to greet his teachers politely. I can tell he was brought up well. That breaks my heart that he practiced his facial expressions in the pond. I thought he was just goofing off, but no. Till took home the grand prize at the Anakt Garden singing competition. He wrote and performed his own song, and it was so unique and yet catchy at the same time, it made me wonder how someone could possibly come up with such a melody line. The performance did have a bit of a wild touch to it, but the other kids enjoyed it, so no harm done. See, here's my thing. If Till and Ivan face each other, I think Till will win. Because Till has that natural, authentic musicality to him, kind of like Mizi. And Ivan and Sua both are studious and study, but I feel like their heart is not necessarily into it like Mizi and Ivan are. They have the more musical souls. So, which I don't want either of them to die. So maybe, maybe they'll take a page from Mizi and just like punch each other and run off together into the sunset. We can have that, right? That seems legit. Let us have these nice things, Vivinos, but I don't think you're going to do that. I think you're going to torture us. I'm not ready for that. Okay, and then we finally have this translation. Interesting. Mizi, please write down what you want to say to Mizi. Till to Mizi. The contents in parentheses were written and deleted by Till. Hi. Hi, Mizi. Hi, Mizi, you're super good at singing. If angels existed, I think they'd be just like you. So I wrote you a song. Thanks again for the recorder you gave me when we were little. It's my one and only treasure. Can you believe we're graduating from Anakt Garden already? I feel kind of sad. We could have gotten real close, but I guess there wasn't enough time for me. I hope you take care. So I guess Till did like Mizi, and Ivan's like suffering in silent gay. Maybe Till's bisexual. We're not going to do bisexual erasure here. Mina says, what's the ocean like? I want to go too. Rini says, I like Rini as that Sailor Moon reference. Mizi, I think you're a really great singer. I'm so glad we got to attend Anakt Garden together because I got to hear you sing. I wish you all the best after graduation. See you. I love that you're such a happy little goofball. So adorbs. Sua. Acorn to Sua. Confession, I still have a crush on you. I know you rejected me, but maybe you can give us one more chance. I like all this is blurred. Ivan to Sua. I feel so happy that we're both graduating from Anakt Garden as gifted students, especially alongside such a talented person like you. But I'm sad we didn't get to talk much. You've always been very talented, so I'm sure you'll do great in Alien Stage 2. Way to jinx her, Ivan. Although that connection between Ivan and Sua, see? They both were like, we're the studious dark-haired couple, part of the couple to our light-haired alternates. Till. Luna, Till, I remember the Anakt Garden singing competition where you headbanged through your song so hard you got dizzy and passed out. That was hilarious. It's a nice callback. Sua to Till, take care. See you on stage. That's all she had to say to him. You're talented. I'll give you that. Oh, Acorn. Well, R.I.P. Acorn. Rookie, you are definitely the wildest person I've ever met in my life. Bari, you like Mitzi, right? Dude, it's so obvious. Ari to Till, you can come off a bit cold, but you're actually pretty adorable. Gia to Till, to tell you the truth, I liked you. Have a nice life. Young to Till, I finally got to tell you since we were graduating, but you were so freaking loud when you practiced. Ivan, so Ivan didn't write on Till's graduation card? What the frick? Dude, my dude. I mean, I know why, but... Nari to Ivan says, hey, by the way, when's your birthday? I don't remember you ever having a birthday party. Rita Ivan, I've always been jealous of you. That's why I wanted to be close with you. Cien to Ivan, I actually had a crush on you, but never got to talk to you ever. Take care, bye. Mitzi to Ivan. Hi, it's Mitzi. You're handsome like a prince. You sing like a rock star. And you're smart too. How are you perfect? And even Sua's perfect too. I'm surrounded by a bunch of perfect people, huh? Why is Mitzi self-doubting? Girl is amazing and incredible and gorgeous. And she's doubting herself against Ivan. I mean, Ivan's amazing too. But Ivan and Sua? Girl, no. And then Minsu, you're like too perfect that it's hard to approach you. I'm not going to read the comments because they're probably going to be spoilery. But oh my God. Why didn't... I guess we are only shown the ones that are not blurred out. Are they going to show us these others later on, maybe? Maybe they're going to go back and show us the ones that are blurred out for now. Like there's a huge one here. And so maybe, yeah, because we only got 2 as Sua. Maybe we're going to go back and see. This giant one is probably Mitzi. Yeah, it's got Mitzi's name on it. Okay, so back at Ivan's, I wonder if Till's is one of these 3. And then here, I wonder if one of these is Ivan's. Mitzi's is clearly this one is Sua. And we don't know the other one here. And there's Till's to Mitzi is all marked out. But I wonder... some of these have to be Ivan's. A couple of these have to be Ivan's that are not... Because that writing looks like a similar font, right? This one is Till's, that little signature there. So are one of these other signatures his? That one is Sua. I don't know. That one looks like it could be Till's. Ooh, that one looks like it could be Ivan's. That one looks like it could. That one looks like it's like Till's right there in the corner. I don't. This is cruel. That's mean. That's mean to not show us those and black them out. That's mean. Oh, this went by too fast. No. That's not fair. That's not fair at all. Oh, y'all. That one video, I was spoiled last time. Last month, I was spoiled with 2 videos, and we only got 1 this time around. I think we only get 1 next time, too, but I think we have more things to look at, so... We'll see. We'll see. We'll see if... Yeah, I'm going to keep with 1 a month right now because I have a lot planned in October. There's a lot going on this month, but I am going to be on the edge of my seat ready to go with the next video and whatever it entails. I don't know if we're doing round 6 or how that works because round 6 would theoretically be... Round 6 would be Ivan versus Till, right? I'm not emotionally ready for that. Maybe Mitzi will come at the last minute and rescue them both. Maybe that'll happen. Maybe she'll pop in and be like, hey, I'm here to save you both. And like, be like Rambo and just come in and keep them from killing each other. I need to emotionally prepare myself for the next video. I need to emotionally prepare. So in the meantime, whilst I'm emotionally preparing, I hope you all have a wonderful week. Please stay safe. Take care. I'm so excited to hear your comments down below. Please no spoilers. Or spoiler tag, like say Romania don't read and then skip like 5 lines and then start your novel from there. So in any case, I will be back very soon, y'all, with more of Alien Stage. Bye.